Hi there everyone, welcome to my channel Aqualuna73. This is going to be another moon reading. I am fully aware that in the previous reading I didn't indicate which sign it was, so I was thinking about the sign but I didn't mention it. Okay, so this is going to be a reading for Leo. Please bear in mind that these are general readings. It might not resonate for all Leos, and even if you're not a Leo, you have other placements, but you might have Leo in your chart, so you need to get your birth chart calculated to optimize all the readings. Okay, so you have several placements in several signs according to astrology. Okay, it's not only the month that you were born in. Okay, so what else? Well, that's it. Thank you to everyone who watches my content, who supports my channel. Thank you so much for the likes, for the shares. God bless you. You are amazing. I love you guys. So let's continue to the reading. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a chakra spread, and we're going to do the 7 chakras. I'm going to indicate what each chakra represents, because I felt pulled to do a specific chakra spread for Leo today. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. Okay, so let's continue with the reading then. Okay, this is the first card that popped up now. I wanted to fly out of the deck. 5 of Cups, so we're going to take this one first. This is your first card. Okay. 5 of Cups. Sorry for the background noise and sorry for continuously saying I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. The background noise is my fan heater. It's on. It's cold, so you know, guys know it's winter. Okay. 5 of Cups, first card. Let's continue shuffling and then placing out the cards. My Ascended Masters, my Spirit Guides, God, Son, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Amunra, Maria, Kate, my ancestors, archangels, whoever you resonate as to my viewers, my Leo Moon Collective. What lessons and messages do you have for them? Please and thank you. Okay. These 2 cards also wanted to flip out. So like I said, it's 7 chakras. Okay, your second card is the 8 of Cups. Your third card is the Page of Wands. Your fourth card is the 10 of Cups. And let's continue. Okay, this card also wanted to fly out. Oh my gosh, what the hell is it today with all the cards just flipping out like this? Okay, so the fifth card is the King of Swords. And 4, 5, 2 of Cups is the next card. And the last card is the King of Coins. Okay. So let's see what is going on here today for you guys. Leo. My Leo connected. Let me just drink some water. I'm going to draw an oracle card. And I'm going to draw it from I just want to place my tarot spread out here. Like I said, I do my own tarot spread sometimes. And basically I just did the chakra, okay? 7 root chakra. I mean 7 chakras, not 7 root chakras. 7 chakras. And we're going to see what I think the reason why I felt called to do a chakra spread for you today, Leo, is I think you might have some blockages in certain specific areas in your life, Leo Moon. I don't know exactly what these blockages are. You might have blocked chakras, and we're going to see. Okay, every chakra represents a different aspect, and I'm going to go through that with you while I do the reading. Okay, I'm going to draw an oracle card now. What lessons and messages do I have for my Leo Moon Collective? Please and thank you, my Ascended Masters, my Spirit Guides, God, Son, Jesus Christ, Holy Spirit, Amun Mother, my ancestors, the Archangels. What you want to allow to come through for my Leo Moon Collective, please and thank you. Lessons and messages for my Leo Collective. Please and thank you. Okay. Way of Faith. Let faith be your guide. This is the oracle card that you got today. Way of Faith. Let faith be your guide. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Let faith be your guide. Okay. Where am I going to put this? Okay, I'm going to put this over here. And this I'm going to also put over there. If I'm going to need additional oracle cards, I'm just going to pull some more. Okay, so let's continue. I just want to place the notes that I made here. Okay. So basically, like I indicated, I felt pulled, my guides pulled me to do a chakra spread because I feel that some of your chakras might be blocked. Okay. I don't know if faith has anything to do with it. It seems like it. Way of Faith, let faith be your guide. I don't know. Faith is different for every one of us. But faith is usually associated with your spiritual beliefs or your religious beliefs. Okay. So you can also apply faith in a religious aspect or in a spiritual aspect. Or you can apply, if you apply faith in a spiritual aspect, you will look at it like having faith in a higher consciousness or your higher consciousness or your higher self. If you talk about religious faith, you talk about having faith in God, okay, or having faith in some Christian religions. They also include Jesus, okay, having faith in God and His Son, okay, or in the Holy Spirit, like I indicate when I do my shuffling. So this could be different for everyone. I have no idea what this is for you. Faith needs to be your guide. Okay, interesting. Your first card, okay, is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is your first card. Sorry about the cards right now. This is your first card, the Five of Cups. And it's also represented by your root chakra. Okay. And your root chakra is associated with your security and your stability. Your root chakra is usually at the base of your spine. Okay, so this is what I actually picked up, that there might be a lack of confidence or someone that experiences a lot of anxiety. Maybe when this person faces certain types of pressure, they feel anxiety. Okay, so they might not cope well with stress. And it's not necessarily something that you have to be. The thing is this, we have a society, Leo Moon, that we live in. And this is the card. You got the Five of Cups. This is what I strongly feel. There's some type of blockage there in your root chakra. You're experiencing anxiety. You're in your head a lot and in your emotions, and sometimes irrational. Okay, so I'm going to try and make an example. I can't think of an example now, but I can't think of anything right now. But this is exactly what I pick up, that you might be anxious. Okay, I don't know exactly if there was something that caused this blockage, that you have this lack of confidence or this anxiety that you're experiencing. It might be Leo moon, that you've experienced a lot of loss. I don't know if there was some loss in it could be loss in any kind. It could be you lost a job. It could be you lost your house, your job, you lost someone that you loved. It's also associated with some type of grief, okay? And this is basically causing some type of instability. But I strongly get the feeling now that whatever this blockage is, and this anxiety that you're experiencing or feeling, it's grief. It's associated with some type of grief or something that you've not, I don't know if you don't want to look at it or you haven't taken the time out to actually, I don't know what this is. If you, I'm going to ask for clarifiers here. See what this is. I want to know exactly what this is that's causing this block. I know it's got something to do with loss or something that you might have done that you regret. It could be some type of investments that somebody did. Somebody made maybe some type of investment. It could be an emotional investment. Now this person regrets this. It could be a financial investment this person lost. Okay. I have no idea what this is. Let's see here. What is this that this person lost? Because they feel, the word fear is also coming to mind. It's like somebody's foundation of something was rocked, or something was, it's like, say for instance, you have, every house has to have a solid foundation. You cannot build a house without a solid foundation. So this person's foundation, the structure on which they have to build, something was done to that structure, okay? I don't know if this person experienced some type of tower because of this. Let's see. Okay. Oops. There's a card that just flipped. The Fire Prince, optimism and aggression. I don't know if you were hasty in something or too optimistic, okay? You know, like the Fool, you're optimistic about something and you're not necessarily very grounded in your thoughts when you do something, and you basically just charge ahead. So I don't know exactly what this is. For some of you, it could be that you acted without thinking and you regret doing this. Or for some of you, it could be somebody that did this. Okay, this person basically overstepped some type of boundary. Okay, because of aggression. It says here aggression. It's almost like this thing that I'm sorry about the okay. It's about this, what is it? It's a video I saw somewhere. I don't remember what it was about. I wanted to use it as an example now. It's a video I saw somewhere. But I wanted to use it, I can't remember now. I see so many things and I read so much, I can't remember everything. Anyway, like I said, this individual might have been hasty and they did something that they regretted. Or you could have experienced something where you were at the receiving end of somebody that maybe pushed your boundaries. Okay, this caused some type of loss for you. And the only thing I can think of, it's like a woman. She was dealing with an aggressive, maybe pursuer or someone that was trying to pursue her. And the example that I wanted to make was of this. It's not, it doesn't actually have to be a pursuer. It's just like, this guy, he has a channel, okay, and he makes videos about women. And there was two videos that stood out for me because his stuff constantly pops up in my news. I can't even remember what his name is. But he made a video where he shared two reels of two women that were, they were in public places. So one girl was at the beach with a fringe, just lying in the sun, wanted to have a fun time. And this guy approached and he wanted to like get on her. And she asked him politely to leave her alone because they came here to rest, to have fun, and they didn't want to deal with anybody. And everybody's entitled to have their own time, to be left alone, to not have to deal with anyone if they, it's your right, okay. And this guy was just adamant about it. He didn't want to stop. And eventually she started recording. She started recording this guy, and she said it's 4 minutes now and this guy is still. So after he saw that she was starting to record, he stopped. Okay, so it's almost like when the guy spoke, the guy behind the video that shared this, he said, when is no to you? Or do you know what no means? I don't know what this is. There's this other incident also. Not incident, it's the same guy. He also shared a video of a woman. She just got married, okay, and this guy was holding her over the swimming pool. And I don't know if she told him that she didn't trust him. And when she told him on their wedding day, okay, at the reception, he was holding her like, she was leaning on his hands and he was holding her over the swimming pool. She was like vulnerable. And if he lets loose, she's going to fall because she was not standing firmly on her feet, okay. And I don't know exactly what she told him. If she told him she didn't trust him, and he let her go and she fell in the swimming pool. And the people around him laughed, and this, she was like humiliated. And this guy that was watching the video and commented said if it was his daughter, he was very upset. And he said if it was his daughter, he would have ended up in jail that night. Because first of all, it's a wedding, and it's somebody that she's supposed to trust that does stuff like that to her. So I'm not sure where this fits in, okay? But you could have either dealt with a situation where your trust was broken, by someone, or you could have been hasty and you regret this. Either way, it's one of the two. I have no idea what this is. But your root chakra is blocked, and it basically causes anxiety. It causes insecure feelings, okay? This is what is happening here. With this Eight of Cups as well. It's like this individual finds solace in you know what I'm thinking about now? It's like somebody binge playing games or binge watching television, and the time just flies by, and this is what they do the whole day. This is just basically like somebody zoning out, not wanting to deal with anybody else. Okay, so this is a type of escapism experience that I'm seeing here in my head. I think the reason why is possibly it's like somebody that's an introvert. Basically, it's like, yeah, it's like something like that. Because of past disappointments, this person is isolating themselves. They're not dealing with anybody else because of disappointments. They basically don't trust anyone, for that matter. And this is why their root chakra is blocked. I think whoever you are, your faith basically, your faith in people was shattered, which in turn also made your faith in yourself shatter, which is really sad, to be honest. But it also says here, yeah, let faith be your guide. Anyways, the Eight of Cups is your second card, and the second card represents your, let me see here quickly, your sacral chakra. Okay. Represents your sacral chakra. I think because of this lack of feeling secure and safe in your root chakra, it basically spills over into the Eight of Cups, where you feel you got low energy. You don't have a lot of energy. You maybe feel lethargic, tired, detached, which in turn also maybe you're a creative person and you find that you can't create anything. You have blocks, basically creative blocks, or you have a problem expressing yourself. It could be that, yeah, it could be that. The other thing that I'm also thinking of is, it makes me think of this, what is this movie? There's this movie, Wally. I'm thinking of Wally. Wally and Eva. Oh, is it Eva? Eva. It's Eva. Okay. So if you, Wally is a children's movie. It's about a little robot, and he's basically, I think, the only robot on the planet, left on the planet Earth, after it was destroyed by humans. It's an animation, by the way. And the humans, they were on a spaceship, right? They're on a spaceship in space, and they basically send like a robot every few years down to Earth to see if there's any change, if they can go back. But the people on the ship, the spaceship, they don't walk. They're very overweight and obese, and they like sit all day, and they're being fed and stuff like that. Okay, so I don't know exactly what this is. It's almost like it makes me think of a certain type of I don't mean to be insulting, but it makes me think of that meme, that culture meme of that I shared a few months ago about how people see America, how the rest of the world sees America, with the burgers and stuff like that. Okay, fast food and fast life, and but it also means fast death. I have no idea what this means. So whatever this is, it could be you overindulging into many fast foods, or okay, like refined sugars and stuff like that. And it basically, this causes some type of low, you feel basically depressed and anxious in your fast card, and you have less desire to create, or you might feel low in your creativity aspects in some or other regard. Let's go ask here for the give me a clarifier for the Eight of Cups, please. I don't know how long this reading is going to take. The Metal King. Discipline. You need to apply discipline. It says here discipline, armor, and boundaries. You need to create boundaries regarding things, and you need to be disciplined. Obviously, willpower and discipline is what is required for us to accomplish things regardless of what it is, whether it's an exercise program, whether it's working on your own business or whatever. Okay, anyway, Page of Wands is your third card. I don't think what I'm telling you here is new, Leo Moon. You're fully aware of all these things, but I strongly get the feeling you're in this, I don't want to say quagmire, you're in this energy where you feel pulled down. It's a very dense energy where your energy is being pulled down and being drained. Okay, it could be you're overworking and you're tired. It could be anything. And basically you're not letting your higher self, your intuition lead you. And this is also causing blockages and causing like issues in your faith, basically. Page of Wands is the next card, and it's your third card, which is also associated with your, let me see, solar plexus chakra. It represents your personal power and your self-esteem and confidence and your willpower. I was just talking about you about willpower, and this is what this represents. You will see here, this man is balancing. It's almost like he's willing to help her when she needs him, but at the end of the day, you have to do your own work on whatever it is that you need to do your work on. Nobody can, it's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make that horse drink, okay? That horse has to make their own decisions and do their own thing. Anyway, next card is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is associated with your heart chakra, and to me, to get the Ten of Cups here means you are a very gorgeous human being. a very deeply emotionally intelligent person, a loving person. Okay, this is what your energy is. But seeing that we're talking about the imbalances in your chakras, like I said, your willpower might be affected by this imbalance. Okay, you might be the two things that stands out for me that might be affecting you is it could be that you're overly sensitive, okay, to criticism, and you're scared basically of criticism of people. You get angry. Trust me, I know how you feel. I'm like that too. It's just something that you basically over time learn to prioritize which things you should give your attention to and which not. Okay, because as you get older, you start to realize how valuable your peace is, and you cut out the crap basically. So it will take time, Leo. Don't be impatient with yourself, okay? The next card is the King of Coins. I mean the King of Swords, and it's your fifth card, and it's associated with your throat chakra. Isn't it apt? Wow. This is associated with your oh my god, with your throat chakra. Your throat what the hell? Tongue twister. Your throat chakra is associated with communication, and you got the King of Swords. In my opinion, I could be talking to someone that's very intelligent, extremely emotionally intelligent. Okay, but we're all struggling sometimes with things, okay, regardless of who we are. I don't know why I'm thinking of this. I'm thinking this is what's popping up. It's a movie that's popping up into my head. I'm just seeing this guy's face in my head. I don't know what the movie's name is, and this is popping up. You can be a man, you can be a soldier, you can be as brave as you possibly can be, because you have to go defend your country, your family, your mother, your sisters, your wife, your kids, the people that you love. This is why you protect your boundaries, why men become warriors, why we have armies and soldiers and stuff like that, to protect our boundaries, to protect our countries, regardless of the fact that these men that are in the military, okay, some people consider them as fearless beings, but I don't think they're entirely fearless. Maybe you just get numb to what's happening around you because you see it every day, death and stuff like that. Okay, sorry that it has to become the somber, but I'm thinking even they have fears, okay? Even they have fears. And it's okay, because it just says that you're human. Because there's this scene that's popping up into my head about a soldier. And I think it's a World War II scene where he's just standing in the trench and everybody's dying around him and everybody's getting killed, and he's just standing there so like frozen, full of fear. Okay, just a young man in the middle of all this. So I'm not sure exactly what this is. So you need to be honest with yourself, with your throat. I don't know if there's some type of truth that you need to express, because it's your throat chakra and it's the King of Swords. So something needs to be expressed, some type of truth that needs to be expressed, okay? There's some type of healing that's associated with some type of truth that's going to be or needs to be expressed. Okay, Two of Cups is the next card. And this is associated with your third eye chakra. Okay. think your intuition is blocked. Okay, your intuition here with this Two of Cups is blocked. I strongly get the feeling that I might be talking to someone that, for some of you, you might be in a twin flame connection or a divine male, divine female connection with this Two of Cups. And it basically blocks your 4D, 5D communication with your twin or your divine male, divine female. Because there's some type of spiritual block here, is what I pick up with this now, with this card, with this third eye chakra. Some type of blocked intuition, blocked wisdom, some type of cloudiness in some type of dynamic. This cloudiness, in other words, something cannot be seen clearly. This is your last card. King of Coins. I know the readings sometimes are very confusing. Well, it comes across as confusing for me. It might not be for you. But sometimes there's a lot of energy that falls through. There's a King of Swords and a King of Coins here. I was saying security. Okay, here with the root chakra. You're ending up with the King of Coins. And the King of Coins is associated with your crown chakra, which also is the 7th chakra, okay? And this is associated with consciousness and your thoughts, your higher consciousness and your thoughts. You see here this man, he's sitting here. This King of Coins is very laid back. He has his, I want to say his spoils, he has his spoils. And he's just like relaxing there and enjoying life. So basically, it's almost like the universe wants to tell you to, in order for you to unblock this or reach this thought or consciousness, or break into this higher consciousness or thought consciousness, you need to meditate more, maybe do some yoga, exercise. Health is wealth is coming to mind. Okay, I don't know what this is. The other thing that's also coming to mind is rest. This guy's very, there's a difference between sleep and rest. Okay, you can sleep but you can still feel tired. Do you understand where I'm going? You can sleep 8 hours and you're going to wake up and your body's still going to feel tired. Why is that? There's a difference between rest and sleep. Rest is when you relax, maybe read a book, or just relax outside and watch the birds or your dog play. That's rest. Just sitting and staring out at the stars or for hours, or going out into nature and just having, you know, staring at the waves on the sea for hours. That's rest. And what I mean with that rest is it gives your brain rest. It's almost like a recalibration, something for your brain. Anyway, this is the advice. I'm going to draw a last card for the oracle from this oracle deck. I don't know if you're procrastinating about things. You could be a very hard-working individual. And sometimes we have the tendency, we work hard and things take a lot of time and it takes long to accomplish. And usually we are being tested in those times the most. Leo moon. Okay. If you're going to give in or you're going to continue. That's your choice. So let's see, last card. The Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. Watcher. Look here in the corner, number 7. This is your reading for today, Leo Moon. Thank you for watching. I love you guys, and please take care. Bye.